Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to Hazleton area. The weather is a little bit better today, at least to start the game, Coach. But yesterday we started the game under sunny skies, and we ended under about an inch of rain in a downpour.
That we did.
As the Dallas Mountaineers came down to Hazleton to defeat the Hazleton Cougars 3-1 in a great game. We were talking a little bit about that off the air, and, you know, the pitching for Hazleton was absolutely phenomenal. Nick Kniff pitched a great game. Bednar pitched a great game. Healy came in relief for Dallas to get the 3-1 win. But the girls are up today. It's softball, and the Lady Cougars looking to snap a losing streak and taking on a familiar foe from up in Mountaintop, the Crestwood Comets. And, Coach, up until last game, which we'll talk about in a little bit, Crestwood didn't beat Hazleton in a long, long time in softball.
Really? That's an interesting stat. I didn't know that. Do you have the number?
I do not, because I was reading the paper and no one actually knew the date.
Wow.
They said it was that long, and Crestwood was so overjoyed that they won the game. They couldn't even remember the last time they won against Hazleton.
Well,
so I'm sure someone will tell us.
We do know. You know, last time they won was April 13th.
No, before that.
Before that,
know what I'm
right?
saying.
I know.
Yeah.
They 8 innings game, 8-7 at Mountaintop was the last time they played. Dave Kopcho's Comets come in today with an overall record of 6-7. They're 3-4 in the Wyoming Valley Conference. Of course, familiar foe. We know they're red and white as well. They're in their all red uniforms today. And in their last game on April 24th, they defeated Wyoming Valley West 11-1.
All right, we're going to send it down to Mike. He's caught up with Coach Kopcho.
All right, guys, thanks so much. PB, good to be with you. Coach, good to be with you. Davina was here. Coach Kopko, welcome to Hazleton. Big victory a couple weeks ago against this team as the season rolls on. And give me your quick keys to this afternoon's contest. Hopefully the weather holds out as well. The sun decided to pop out again.
Yeah, I mean, our main objective today coming here or anybody else is just to grow as a team for playoffs. We're trying to get better every game. You know, we did have a little luck against this team last time in 8 innings, so it wasn't a cakewalk, and I'm sure they're looking for a little revenge today. But we're just here to play the best game that we can, and that's it. We're not here to beat them. We're here to play our game. That's it.
Head coach of the Crestwood Lady Comets, Dave Kopko. Dave, thanks so much. Always a class act. Good to talk to you, my friend. We'll talk to you soon. Back upstairs, guys, and we'll get Heather in just a minute.
All right, the first pitch is in there for a strike thrown out. So, Coach, as they said, they got the victory over Hazleton in 8 innings. There was a home run robbed in that game, and there was a little bit of everything. Crestwood got out to a big lead. Hazleton came roaring back. Crestwood came roaring back in 8 innings, like you said, an 8-7 game. But it's all out the window today, and we're looking at our stats earlier, and also we're closing in on a milestone for Hazleton. Hazleton's senior shortstop, Kayla Lugoe, is 4 hits, Coach, short of 100. It'll be nice for Kayla to get them at home today.
I would love to see that. She's had a sterling career and on her way to Millersville. She'll do a good job there. So the Hazleton Cougars come in today overall at 6-8, as you said, Paul, in the midst of a losing streak. Unfortunately, the Lady Cougars have dropped their last 4 in a row. The last time they won was at Yatesville on the 17th of April. Do you want me to shut up for the starting lineups, or are we going to keep talking?
No, we'll keep going.
Okay. So, Crimson, Silver, White, as we all know, their last game was a tough one here. They played a tough Tunkhannock team.
Yes.
Well, they ended up losing 9-4, but they gave up a lot of those runs late in the game, and we saw another outstanding pitcher from Tunkhannock. So that brings us into today, and as Coach said, they're looking to come in here and do a good job, which this rivalry, as I'm learning here, the more I spend time at Hazleton with Crestwood, seems to be quite a good one in any sport.
Yeah, it has been. And before we preview Hazleton, let's go down to Mike, and he's got Heather, Coach Nat, down there right now.
All right, guys, down here with the head lady Cougar of the softball program here at Hazleton. Heather Nat joins me as always. Heather, so good to have you. Thanks so much coming on. Before, as they announce the starting lineups, Heather, quickly, your keys to this afternoon's game. It looks like hopefully the sun's going to overtake those clouds, not like yesterday.
I hope so. Hey, just playing ball. Routine plays, put the ball in play, put some pressure on their defense, and hopefully come in clutch today.
Change at the pitcher with the Bella. Usually we're used to seeing her on the mound. Today going with Hannah Mattias.
Yeah, we're going to shake things up, and Hannah's going to do a great job today. I'm confident of that.
Awesome. Thanks so much for joining me, Heather. As always, good luck. We'll talk to you soon. Paul, back up to you.
All right, thank you, Mike. As the Lady Cougars are getting introduced.
And Coach, couple changes in the lineup today. Bella Walk getting the start, and also on the mound tonight will be Hannah Mattias.
Yeah, Walk will be the designated player for the Cougars, and as you said, Hannah Mattis is going to step in and pitch today for the Cougars. We've only seen Almeida, who's done a nice job, so eager to see.
Yeah, so I mean, Hannah's pitched before at all levels and just a tremendous athlete, and she'll do a great job on the mound, I'm sure, as Bella has all year. Coach Annette just wanting to change it up a little bit. You can never have too many pitchers on your team. And there's a chest bump out there. She almost knocked Bella Walk over.
And for the Cougar
Bella's only a little girl there. She's small.
And for the Cougar fans following, there is some changes to the schedule upcoming, Paul. The Forest City game will be played Monday the 4th. That is away. That will not be here. And the Wyoming area
is going to be added
Warriors
to the schedule. They
been
needed a home
added
game.
To the schedule, and we'll talk after the anthem.
All right, Coach, we'll get back to our changes to the schedule. Go ahead, pick it right up.
As you were saying, Wyoming area is added now. That will be a home game. That will be here at Hazleton on Tuesday, the 12th of May, and then the postponed game earlier on this week with Wyoming Valley West has been rescheduled for Wednesday, the 13th. That is at Plymouth.
Right.
So there are changes to the schedule, and, of course, Paul, who does such a great job, and I'm not being sarcastic here, folks. He does a great job with all the playoff situations. We'll get you more updated to that as that gets closer. We fully anticipate the Lady Cougars to
they'll be home the first game,
and
right?
Home the first game, unless there's a major upswing somewhere.
Yeah, there looks like they're going to end up being the 3 seed. They're pretty much solidified into that. They can be 2, but they're going to need a lot of help, and that will start the week of the 16th is a Saturday, so that Monday, I believe the playoffs start, 17th or 18th. Right. Yep, that's when the playoffs start. I believe I did see some tentative dates on that. I think it's like Tuesday, Thursday, boys, girls. But we'll get into that a little bit later in the season as we go on in the next couple weeks. And Celia Stallnecker, the shortstop, will lead off for the Comets. Great leadoff hitter, Coach. 476 batting average.
Absolutely. She's done a nice job for the Comets. And, again, we say it every baseball game. We'll say it every softball game. You want your leadoff hitter to get on base somehow, some way. Celia's done it with 20 hits this year. She's responsible for 17 runs.
Yeah, she's just a shade under 500, 2 at-bats under, and we'll set the lineup for Hazleton after the next pitch, Coach.
And she's hit for the proverbial cycle throughout the year, has everything. Doubles, triples, has 1 homer.
Yeah, this Crestwood team has some power. They've hit some home runs.
That they do.
And that's going to be in there for a strike. The infield will be Boyle, Lagoe, Wysocki, and Klesch. As we said, Matthews on the hill, Myers behind the plate. Left field will be Blanier, Rogers, and Riley Sachs in right field. And there's a line drive right at Kayla Wysocki for out number 1.
Second baseman, number 13, Kayla Sinavich.
And Kayla Sinavich will come to the plate, the second baseman.
Sinavich hitting .447 for the Comets.
Inside for a ball.
Nice way to start your lineup off with these two hitters. Alexandria Dutko's on deck, and she's got a nice, healthy batting average herself when she comes to the plate, we'll tell you that.
Nice pitch there by Matthews, dropped in there for a strike. And 2 balls, 1 strike, 1 out here in the top of the first, just underway at Hazleton area, no score. Crestwood Comets, Hazleton Lady Cougars. And that is a ball, so the count goes 3-1. Matthews delivers down the line, fielded by Boyle, backhanded over to first base to Klesch, 40 out. Great play by the third baseman, Bella Boyle. That was extra bases down the line.
Absolutely was, and it was a hot shot, and she wasted no time in
Center fielder, number 4,
getting that in and making a great throw to first base.
And the aforementioned Alexandria Dutko coach coming up to the plate.
.475.
Another ground ball, big hop. Boyle cuts it off and over to Klesch in a 1-2-3 inning for the Lady Cougars. As we go to the bottom of the first inning, no score, and we'll be back to Hazleton area. Davino's going to help. Davino's our technical guy.
How about that combination? Let's get Davino and Mitch.
What do you think, Davino?
How about he remember? Who's Mitch?
There's Mitch. You call him Mitch
My name
yesterday.
today. He remembered my name.
Mitch is coming.
You're not Mitch.
Hey, between him and me, I called Louis Rossi yesterday. He's calling Mitch.
He thought Louis Ross did the plate yesterday.
I thought it was Louis. He was talking to me the one game.
First baseman, number 12, Sage Klesch.
All right, we're back here at Hazleton area. Mixed up names here, full in the press box plenty. And Sage Klesch steps to the plate.
I like the bat, Paul.
And that is hit to center field. Getting underneath it is Dutko, and she makes the play for out number 1. It is a good-looking bat. The
Center
pink bat.
fielder,
Indeed.
number 1, Sophia Rogers.
And Sophia Rogers comes to the plate. I keep looking for batting averages. I keep forgetting we don't have any for the Lady Cougars. And Rogers smacks a single up the middle. And as we said, Kayla Lagoe 4 hits away from 100 for her career. Love to see her get it at home today, and she steps to the plate. And that is hit foul. That's in Gab's corner up there, up on the hill there where Coach Gavio usually sits. She's also Kayla's birthday today. How about that, Coach?
Well, happy birthday,
We got a
Kayla.
birthday. She's 4 hits shy of 100.
Well, I can think of a great present for her.
What's that?
Her 100th hit here at home.
Yeah,
today.
there you go. And that is popped up. Coming over is Tenati, and it'll go out of play. So 0-2 on Lagoe. Rogers on first base, 1 out. And that's hit to left field. Back at the warning track is Seltzer, and she'll make the play for out number 1. Just missed that one, Coach.
Well, yep, it's about as far as you could hit it without being off the fence.
And Bella Boyle will step to the plate, the third baseman, with 2 outs here in the bottom of the first inning.
See if Sophia tries to steal.
There goes Rogers, and not even a throw. So a runner in scoring position. And Boyle at the plate. 1 ball, no strikes. 2 outs in the bottom of the first inning. That's low for ball 2.
Bella very busy in her first half of the inning with 2 hot shots at her, which she scarfed up. Responsible for 2 of the 3 outs.
And ball 3. Nice stop there by Lomerson, the catcher.
Mattias on deck.
And that's hit to center field. Drifting back is Dutko, and making the one-handed catch there. Made it look easy. And that'll retire the Cougars. They had no runs, 1 hit, left 1 on base, 1 complete here at Hazleton area. No score as we head to the top of the second. We'll send it down to Mike.
Thanks so much, Paul.
You're welcome, Michael.
As always. So polite you are. Hey, talk about the starting pitcher for Hazleton today. Hannah Matthews. Usually we're used to seeing Bella Alameda on the mound, perhaps getting a little bit of a rest this afternoon. But Hannah handled herself really well in the top of that first, putting down the first 3 Lady Comets in a row, 1, 2, 3. Cougars get a run on base here in the second, but nothing doing. As we head to the top of the second, we'll see what the Lady Comets do here with the next 3 in the lineup, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And back up to you, Paul the Great.
Well, Mike, you have your finger on the pulse down there. So if needed, is Bella Media ready to come in if needed today? Is she on site?
I did not have a chance to talk to Coach Nat about that.
But she is here.
I will delve in. I did not see her yet, but I've been in and out here with some technical issues. I will put my finger on that pulse to join you, and I'll let you know next inning.
All right. Emily Stofko coming to the plate.
Senior. Hitting .286 for the Comets. 5 RBIs on the season.
There's a ground ball. Wysocki shifts her body over and makes the play.
First baseman number
Alexa comes to the plate. 1 out. That was a nice play by Wysocki there.
Well, we've been a little bit spoiled here so far this year with the defense that the Cougars have played.
And that's off the end of the bat. Coming over and making the play is Klesch for out number 2. And the pitcher, Brooke Lenahan, will come to the plate, trying to help herself out. Another ground ball off the handle. Wysocki makes the play and over to first, and another 1-2-3 inning.
Back to back.
3 up, 3 down, and we'll head to the bottom of the second. Still no score here at Hazleton area. And now the pitcher coming up the plate, Hanya Matthews. She's been swinging a hot bat lately for the Lady Cougars. Outside for a ball.
Nice crowd
Yep.
assembled today. In this overcast day, the sun's disappeared, but as long as it stays like this without the R word.
Any precipitation, as in last night, it was freezing when we left there. I'll tell you what, hats off to those fans that stood there, because I was outside for 2 minutes and I was running to my car.
Well, the trip home was miserable until Burke. Once I got to Burke, it's like somebody opened up.
That was your
curtains.
father's team at Burke. Count goes to 3-0 on Matthews. Hazleton trying to get some base runners here.
I am still shocked with the legions of followers that you have that no one has asked you about that yet.
Ground ball to Stallnecker. Long throw to first and got her in
Nice
time.
play.
Nice play. Nice arm by the shortstop, Celia Stallnecker, over to Tenati for the out.
Number 8, Riley Sachs.
And Riley Sachs, starting right fielder today. I believe she had one of the few hits Hazleton area had last game.
I believe you are correct. Aaliyah Blanier awaits on deck. Back-to-back sophomores
A young team.
in the lineup.
Swing and a miss. I mean, they have their senior leadership with Ligowi and Klesch. A lot of underclassmen on this team. Popped up, throwing off the mask is Lomerson, and that hit the stanchion there on the, that was like a hockey board that would hit the top of the boards.
Absolutely.
So only 3 seniors on this team this year as I'm looking at the banners there. So Coach Nat has a nice young team coming up through the ranks.
And this team's played well. They have
played well.
They've had a lot of good moments throughout the year. You know, got off to that tough start we saw them
Against Whitehall. And
Yep.
Whitehall, I looked the other day at their record. I think they're 13-5. So you played a really tough team in them the first game of the season. But no, I like their defense. They have a really strong defense. And that's popped up in the air. Lomerson again gives chase and out of play again. So a good at-bat here for Riley Sachs as she's fouling him off left and right. One ball, 2 strikes. We're in the bottom of the second inning. We are scoreless. And another foul. One, 2 on the way. Swing and a miss. Got her with a high pitch.
Left fielder, number 3, Aaliyah Blanyard.
Ground ball off the end of the bat. Blanier hustling down the line, but Lanahan makes the play. All right, 2 innings are in the books. We'll send it to Mike because he's going off the rails of his crazy train. Go ahead, Mike.
Yes, I am. Thanks so much again, Paul.
Oh, you're welcome,
Hey, guys.
Michael.
You're so polite today. It's because it's Friday, I know.
No, it
and
has
you were
nothing-
dancing to YMCA with Davino earlier, so
You saw Davino making his moves out there.
All right. Hey, guys, as we had mentioned the past couple of games, Teachers Appreciation Week actually starts this Monday, but the Lady Cougars, because of their home schedule, actually recognized 2 teachers already at 2 previous home games. And also today, shortstop senior Kayla Lagoe's choice as they're honoring the teachers with throwing out the first pitch. Gregory Mazurik, teacher here at Hazleton Area High School, has been Kayla's Chem 1 and Chem 1B, plus her instructor at the SEM school as well. So big way to appreciate the teachers and honor them by throwing out the first pitch. And a big happy birthday. I know you guys mentioned it earlier in the broadcast to Kayla. Big day today for her always around. Back upstairs.
All right, a ground ball and fielded by Lagoe. Long throw to first. Not in time as Petzold beats it out. Petzold, correct?
Yes, Petzold is correct.
Designated player number 16, Holly Rogers.
So Holly Rogers steps to the plate. And Crestwood has their first base runner.
Rogers, a familiar mountaintop name.
And a base hit by Holly. Throw to second to try for the force, not in time. And I believe Holly's only a freshman.
You are correct. She is.
Catcher number
Batting
14,
433, by the way, before
Jayla
that hit.
Lomerson.
That's Jack's younger sister, part of the Twins. Squares the bunt.
Had a chance to meet the head of Mr. Rogers' neighborhood a couple weeks ago. Nice guy.
Oh, Johnny Podge.
I don't know the nickname. So
That's his nickname. There's the bunt. They get the runners over, and Lomerson moves the runners. With 1 out, they got runners at second and third. And top of the order up and Stallnecker up.
3, Cecilia Stallnecker.
So the first threat of the game goes to the Comets here. Second and third, 1 out. Nice pitch by Hannah. A 1 on the way. And caught by Wysocki. The runners cannot move. So now there's 2 outs, Coach.
Second baseman,
Indeed.
number 13, Kayla Sinevich.
Sinevich, she hit the shot down to third baseline, backhanded by Boyle in the first inning.
Got 1 of 2 putouts by Bell in that first inning.
That was the first one that was really laced down the line. So Lady Cougars trying to get out of this here. 2 outs. Top of the third.
A nice job by Lee to keep that from.
Yeah, the last thing you want here is a pass ball because that will score a run. Even with the short backstop. Petzold was halfway down the third baseline. And it's 2-0.
Hi, Vic.
2-0 on the way. Hitter's pitch driven into left center field for a base hit Off the wall, Rogers cuts it off. 1 run is in, 2 runs are in, and a double for Sienkiewicz there. She laced that one to the gap. You know, 2-0, she got a great pitch to hit and just drove it.
She did. She took advantage of that.
And Dutko now coming to the plate. She's batting in the 3rd spot.
Now
Just
batting,
one thing we
Alexandria
have seen a lot
Dutko.
of this year, unfortunately, is the 2, call it whatever you want, unlucky, etc., but 2 out runs we've seen a lot of, unfortunately. Against
2 out
the Lady
Lightning,
Cougars.
yep.
Yep.
And she got a good pitch there, jammed her there over to first base. Wysocki to Klesch to end the inning. But Crestwood, 2 runs on 2 hits, and they left 1 on base. We've went 2 1/2 innings. It is 2-0 Comets. And Leah Myers coming to the plate. Mike, I thought they were talking about you up here. Myers steps in, 2-0. Crestwood leads here. We're in the bottom of the 3rd inning. Big swing by Myers. Two balls, 1 strike. We're in the top of the 3rd inning here. 2-0 Comets. And ball 3. Myers works the count, 3-1. Cougars need base runners here. Myers and Walk, and then the top of the order. Popped up straight in the air. Lumberson back giving chase and makes the play. What a nice catch.
She did a nice job to focus.
Designated player, number 9, Bella Walk.
So here comes the freshman, Bella Walk.
Yeah, we usually see her in pinch running detail. Gets the start tonight. Squares the bunt.
Well, I'll tell you what. Toniati was there in a hurry from first base, and so was Stavko from 3rd.
Inside corner for a strike and 0-2. And Walk slaps at that one, stays alive.
Veteran Lenahan Sr. for the Comets. Nice looking pitcher.
She is. Doesn't throw the ball overpoweringly fast, but she puts it over the plate and lets them put the ball in play. And that's the name of the game. Let your defense handle it.
It seems to have a couple
drop
mixes
pitches,
and
yeah.
drops and movement.
That's a nice pitch there. Fouled back and away. Good at bat for the freshman, Walk. Fouled back and away.
The unique thing now here, Paul, is get to see these kids, as they mature and become sophomores, juniors, et cetera, and watch how they develop.
And fly to second to Sinavage for out number 2. And that'll bring up the top of the order, Sage Klesch.
Number 12, Sage Klesch.
Klesch flied out to center field the first time up. Lady Cougars with 1 hit. Sophia Rogers threw 3 innings. That's it. Lanahan has kept them off balance. And Klesch hits it well to left center field, but ranging over and making the play is Dutko, who had a beat on that from the start. She plays a nice center field. Alice Sophia Rogers there. She really does.
She does, and she's kind of rangy also.
Yes.
Picks up a lot of ground, but nonetheless, that's her second nice catch of the game. That's going to end the inning for the Cougars.
Is Dutko a senior or no? Center fielder.
Give me one moment, Paul. She's a sophomore.
Well, we got to talk to Coach, the basketball coach. What's her name? Mary Namey Nemchek. We got to get her on the basketball court. She's very athletic.
There you go.
Crestwood needs her out there.
So it'll be 3rd, 4th, and 5th for the Lady Comets as they come to the plate, leading 2-0.
Mike, we'll send it down to the end of 3, 2-0. Go ahead.
Yeah, guys, and you had mentioned it. Brooke Lenahan dealing right now with only Sophia Rogers, as you had mentioned. The only hit this afternoon, 1, 2, 3 in the second, and ditto back there in the third. As Hannah Mattis takes the mound, her little trouble there in the second with that double in the 2 RBIs. Comets lead the Cougars 2-0. So we get set for the first pitch of the 4th. Up to you guys.
Emily Stofko leading off. Stofko drills it into the ground. Mattias takes it on the hop and over to Klesch for out number 1. Alexa Tanati coming to the plate, first baseman.
Number 25, Alexa Tanati.
So 1 out here. We're in the top of the 4th. Crestwood leads 2-0. Last inning, 2 runs on a double by Kayla Sinavage. Knocked in both runs.
Boy, and hit it right in that spot, right in the alley, went all the way to the wall, and actually a nice play out there to keep it to a double.
And that's hit to left field. Blanier drifting back and makes the play. Nice catch by Aaliyah over the shoulder. But these girls make it look easy out there.
I'll say. She was on the move as well, and Alexa smacked that.
Pitcher number 24, Brooke Lenahan.
And that'll bring up the pitcher, Brooke Lenahan. She grounded out to second base back in the second inning. And chops it foul down the third baseline.
Fairly fast-moving game.
It is
today,
a quick-moving game. Not a lot of hits. Lady Cougars in the bottom of the 4th will have up 2, 3, and 4. Maybe they can make some noise as they're down 2 runs here.
Crowd still filtering in.
So 2-0 now fouled back, and the count goes to 2-1 on Lenahan. And that's fouled away. So the count goes to 2-2. We got 2 outs here in the top of the 4th. Mattias looks to her wrist for the pitch. Throws the drop there and just missed outside.
That was close.
The count will go full. Good pitch. Popped up. Myers giving chase and out of play. So a good at bat here by Lenahan.
She's battling.
Full count. And walked her. So Lenahan works the count and draws a walk.
Right fielder, number 33, Brianna Petzel.
And Petzold will come to the plate. She started the inning in the 3rd. Last inning, got them rolling. And a base hit up the middle, right through the box. And boy, I'll tell you what, Petzold hits the ball hard.
She does. She's got a .312 batting average. Certainly backs that up.
And speaking of hitting the ball hard, Holly Rogers, who hit a
Number 16,
base hit last inning.
Rogers.
Two outs, first and second. Comets threatening again. And Rogers lifts one to left field. Blanier coming in. Ligoe going back. It's going to drop. And a run is going to score. And that's just a tough play to make. She put it right where they weren't.
Yeah, another one of those bloop
Texas
shots.
Leaguers.
Texas Leaguers, as you call them. And again,
Catcher,
a 2-out
number
run.
14, Jayla Lomerson.
Lomerson bunted last inning to move the runners on a sack. Cougars got to be careful here. They can't get too far behind. And a ground ball up the middle past the diving Wysocki. Rogers long throw to the plate. They're going to have the runner at third. And they're going to get her out of the inning. But another run came in.
It's going to make it 4-0 Comets.
Yeah, I'm just coloring the circles in here. That's why I stopped talking.
You're
there.
coloring and I'm typing.
Mike, go ahead. We're going to go to you while we color.
Amazing. You guys caught me coloring too. But Hannah, a little bit of a tough 4th inning again. Again, the 2-out bug bitter.
Mike, it's been the bottom of the order that's been doing the damage for Crestwood. They
As
have
I
a
was
counter
just
for all
about
4
to,
runs, buddy.
add note to that as well, Paul Bowe, but thank you so much. We head to the home half here. Let's see with the Cougars 3, 4, and 5, I believe, Paul.
Yeah, this is the inning, Mike.
Hits and runs.
This is the inning they gotta get something here because you can't get too far behind.
Nope, I heard you say that last inning, Paul, and again, take note. But again, we'll see what happens here as we head to the home 4th. And we'll take it back up to you as you and Coach happily, hopefully you stayed in the lines.
I did not, actually. My coloring is very, I'll send you a picture.
Now batting,
It was not very good.
center fielder, number 1, Sophia Rogers.
And Rogers with the lone hit of the ball game back in the 1st inning. And we'll see if the Lady Cougars could get something going here in the home half of the fourth.
And she tacked on a stolen base as well with that, Paul, as we've seen her do quite often with that above-average speed that she possesses.
And Rogers' ground ball bobbled by the shortstop, but it came right back up to Stallnecker, and she gets it over to Tenatti at first for out number 1.
Now batting,
Boy, Paul,
shortstop, number 2, Kayla Lagoe.
it is worth
And it's
mentioning that
also Kayla's
she hit
18th
that ball
birthday
on a
today.
rope and
Everybody wish
still
her happy
came
birthday.
close. Sophia
Yeah.
did, with just so impressed with her speed. So Kayla hit the ball a ton.
And that is hit well. Left field, way back, off the top of the wall. And Lagoe's going to have a double. She just missed it. And last time she hit the ball back to the warning track, she got all of that one. And that one hit off the top of the wall and make it 3 hits now to 100 for Kayla
Third
Lagoe.
baseman, number 28, Bella Boyle.
Boy, just missed that. Hit the yellow of the ball. And we're going to have a conference at the mound. While that's going on, we're going to take a quick break. And we'll be back to Hazleton area. 4-0 Comets. Bottom of the fourth, Cougars threatening. And there's a pass ball, and Lagoe will move up to third.
That's the Lady Cougars, even with one out here, have something cooking. Bella Boyle flied out to center field to end the first.
As we say in hockey, they're cooking with gas. Coach, why you look at me with like that?
I never heard that before.
I say that all the time.
Not in hockey.
Hey, that's where I got it from. What'd you call me the other day? Doc Emmerich or
Yes.
whatever you call me?
We have your list of adjectives. Boy, that's
And that's
ripped.
a bullet right there. Long throw to first in time. Good play by Stallnecker as she stuck with it again. But the run does come in, and the Cougars needed that run.
Now, I don't know why I'm
First
here.
baseman,
What am I here for? Supposed to
Pitcher,
provide color, and you
number
say
15,
exactly what I'm thinking because
Hannah
we think
Mackes.
alike on the same lines. She did. She stayed right with that. Didn't panic at all. Impressive defense by the Comets as well, Paul.
Yeah, and here's another one over to Stallnecker. Long throw over to first again in time as she makes the last 2 outs of the inning. But for Hazleton, 1 run on the double by Lagoe. We've played 4 complete here. It is 4-1 Comets. Halfway home, Mike.
Yeah, guys, we'll be getting ready to stretch soon. Hopefully you beat this rain shower that I just checked on the radar coming over. We don't need another yesterday afternoon.
Oh, go ahead, Mike Cantori. Give us the weather forecast for the rest of the night.
Cloudy, possible rain showers, but after 7 p.m. Good thing
Okay.
I just looked at that report, or I'd have nothing for you.
We'd probably
But
be good. We'll be
But
good.
anyway, guys, you mentioned the youth on this Hazleton area Lady Cougar softball team, and one of those youth is starting today with only 3 seniors on this team set to go at the end of this season. How about Bella Walk starting as the designated hitter, or designated player, as it's called here in softball? Used to seeing, as you guys had mentioned earlier, Bella as a pinch runner, but can lay the bunt down. Took some good hacks there. She'll be due up, I believe, at the bottom half of next inning. But a lot of youth here, a lot of good things to happen for Coach Nat and staff. And we'll send it back up to you.
Thanks, Mike. Top of the 5th inning here. And top of the order. Up for
Stallnecker.
Crestwood,
Yeah.
Stallnecker.
0 for 2. She ripped the line out to second her first time up. She's going to get her
Well,
first
that one's
hit
going to be
now.
a gapper into right center, and that will go all the way to the fence, and she'll hit a double there, stand-up double.
And that was,
Second baseman, number 13, Kayla Sinevich.
and as you jumped in there, Paul, and had to doing your job when she hit that ball, that's the second one she ripped today. The
Yeah.
first one was a line out to second base. So here's Kayla Sinevich with 2 RBIs herself today to put her season total up to 17.
And she hit a shot.
She had that 2-run double to left center in the third, which found its way to the wall. Could have been a triple, but it was nicely played.
Hazleton playing her more over to left field, the pull. And that one's fouled back away here as the count goes to 1-1.
And as you know, saying, Paul, as we're getting into these later innings, that can't fall behind too much more. Already down 3 runs.
Yeah, you got to keep it where it's at. Nice pitch, just missed. And the count goes to 2-1. And that's hit to right center again. That's in the gap. And a run will go in. And another double for the Comets.
Give Kayla 3 on the day, Paul Bowe.
Alexandria
Puts her up to 18 for the season. And makes this score, unfortunately for the Lady Cougars, 5-1.
Dutko steps to the plate, the center fielder. And that's hit to left field. Coming on is Blanier making the play. Throw back to second. Oh, and I thought she had him.
That was close.
Very close. First out of the inning. And Stofko comes to the plate.
Third baseman, number 18, Emily Stofko.
Comets really starting to get on top of the ball.
And you know, second, third time around seeing Matthews. Sometimes that happens. It's your best shot.
Outside just missed. Count goes to 2-0. Or 1-1, excuse me. Inside, now it's 2-1. One out here. We're in the top of the fifth. Comets lead 5-1, and they got a runner on second with 1 out. Stofko to the plate, grounded out twice to second. And the count goes to 2-2. They need this out really bad.
I agree.
Matthews deals a 2-2 outside, and that's going to be 3-2. The count's going to go full.
You know, it's almost like you don't want him to get 2 outs because that's when everything bad's happen.
Yeah, you're right.
Full count, PB.
Here's the payoff pitch. And it's too low. And it's going to be a walk.
First baseman, number 25, Alexa Tanati.
And Tanati coming to the plate.
And everybody conferencing. Alexa popped out to clutch it first in the second, flied out to left in the fourth.
She's due.
She is, and she's got a 371 average. I was just looking through her stats here, Paul, and another big out attempt here as you can't continue to fall further
because,
behind.
Coach, where the damage has been done has been 6, 7, 8, and 9.
And that's what's coming.
And that's what's coming. Just misses. Ground ball foul. Count even at 1 ball, 1 strike. We're in the top of the 5th inning. 1 run in already for Crestwood. It's 5-1. And they got first and second, 1 out. And stepping to the plate, here is Tenati, fouls it back. And it's 1 ball and 2 strikes.
Tony Addy, only a junior for the Comets.
And that is fouled back into the stands here. Off the top of the press box.
Indeed.
So 1 and 2. And that is popped up. Klesch coming on. Myers coming on. And
boy, a great effort by both girls there. Narrowly avoided a collision. You can't ask for more of an effort by both of them. You know, people wonder sometimes why that happens, because your instincts take you as an athlete. You want to make the play, and sometimes you're not always listening for
right,
the
and
ball
no one could call that ball. That's
too
just
quick.
in between, right? It's too quick. And that's hit into right field. Coming on is Sachs, and that's going to drop. And another run is going to come in.
Pitcher number 24, Brooke Lenahan.
And Lenahan comes to the plate. She started the last inning off with 2 outs. She drew to walk, and then they got 2 runs with 4 singles and 3 singles in a row. Chops that one foul. And that ball's going to get away, and the runners are going to move up again.
Two and two, Mr. Bowe.
1 out, runners on second and third.
The senior. Oh, nice pitch.
Yeah, nice pitch for a strikeout. That's a big strikeout for out number 2.
Right fielder number 33, Brianna Petzel.
And she's hit the ball hard twice. Last time right up through the middle. So 2 outs and 2 runners in scoring positions. Cougars need to make a play here. First one in there for a called strike.
One and one.
And that's hit to center field. Coming on is Rogers and making the play, calling off Lagoe. And that'll be out number 3, and that was a big, big out to get out of there. But Crestwood puts up 2 more runs. They've hung 2 on the board in the 3rd, 4th, and 5th inning, and they lead 6-1. as we head to the bottom of the 5th inning.
All right, so the sophomore Riley Sachs will step in. Swings at the first pitch, slaps it down to third baseline, foul. Riley, good-looking sophomore for the Lady Cougars. And Paul, the senior Lenahan's pitched a fine game today.
She has only
Crestwood.
She's given up 2 hits.
And unfortunately, the Lady Cougars have just seem to see the best of the best here. This will be a 3rd one in a row. And we've had the opportunity to see some fine ones all the way back to Blue Mountain.
Yeah, I mean, and Blue Mountain raveled off a couple more wins. I checked the standings last night, and I think they're 16-1 now.
Hazleton certainly played some real good non-conference teams.
It's the only way you get better.
Yep.
Two balls, 2 strikes. Nobody out here in the home half of the 5th. And she swings, but she's going to take first base on that as it's a pass ball. So Sachs will get on.
Left fielder number 3, Aaliyah Blanier.
And Aaliyah Blanier will step to the plate. And that is hit off the end of the bat and caught by Stallnecker for out number 1.
Catcher number 32, Leah Myers.
And Leah Myers will step to the plate. Popped up to the catcher where Lomerson made that nice play up on the boards there.
Yeah, she was right up against the netting.
And she had her hand right there, her glove, and put it right in. We're in the bottom of the 5th inning. It's 6-1 Lady Comets. And Myers hits that one high in the air. Tenati is underneath it and makes the play. For out number 2, and we're going to have a pinch hitter. Emmy Zanellini is going to pinch hit.
Pinch hitter number 34, Emmy Zanellini.
So 2 outs here. And down to second will go Saxon. She's in scoring position now.
Cougars looking to cut into this Comet lead.
Down to third baseline for a base hit. Sachs will score. And they'll turn it over to the top of the order.
Big hit for Emmy. Nice to see her come through in a pinch hit
Now
situation.
batting, first baseman, number 12, Sage Klesch.
And that'll bring up Sage Klesch. Flied out twice to center field. Good pitch in there for a strike, and the count goes even at 1-1. And it looks like some raindrops are starting to fall here.
Don't you say it.
I can see them.
Unfortunately, Paul Bowe, you are correct. You can't see them.
I can see those puddles that are down there on the concrete. Unlike last night, the umbrellas haven't gone up.
They are in left field.
Well, that's all right. At least they're not in front of us. Which I totally understand. I don't got any problem with that.
Yeah, they didn't have a choice yesterday. That was.
I would have been in my car. I wouldn't have been sitting out there. He said back to the mound, and that'll end the inning. But for Hazleton area, they pushed one more across, left one on base. They had one hit, 5 complete. It is 6-2, Lady Comets. Go ahead, Mike.
Thanks so much, Paul. Hey, I want to mention as Hannah Matches makes her way out to the mound again, she is battling, even though it is a 6-2 score here. Again, the 2-out bug biting her last inning again as the Comets were able to push a few across. But you guys mentioned, Paul, you mentioned about 2 runs being scored in the 3rd, 4th, and 5th inning by this Crestwood Lady Comets team. It is a Friday that the Deuces are running wild. Not only did they push 2 runs in each inning of the 3rd, 4th, and 5th, in that 5th, 2 doubles, one of them by second baseman for the second baseman for Crestwood. That would be Caitlin Sinavich, who was also 1 for 2. And also has two sets of RBIs. So it is a game of 2s for Crestwood at this point as we get set to start the top of the 6th there.
All right, we'll start the top of the 6th, and Holly Rogers will lead off.
She had an RBI single, the bloop single to left, scored a run to give the Crestwood Comets at that time a 3-0 lead. Holly, only a freshman.
And she hits the ball hard, and that one, though, is right at Sophia Rogers for a flyout for out number 1.
Catcher number 14, Jayla Lamerson.
And Lomerson will step to the plate. She's 1 for 1. That one grounds it back to the pitcher. And quickly, Mattias puts 2 away here in the top of the 6th.
Shortstop number 3, Celia Stahlnecker.
And that'll bring up the top of the order. Celia Stahlnecker has played a great game at shortstop, doubled last inning. Hit the ball hard 2 or 3 times. And she takes a strike. But, Coach, we say it all the time. That's your leadoff hitter. 17 runs scored, 20 hits, 42 at-bats, 4 RBIs, 3 doubles, 2 triples, and a home run, and a partridge in a pear tree. Well, she just went through the gamut.
Exactly.
All over the place. And only 3 strikeouts and 42 at-bats, Coach.
Yep. What you want. You want someone that's got a good eye. You know, you want that leadoff hitter. Usually has a little bit of everything.
Yep.
If they can add power, that's cherry on top of the sundae.
And a little speed to boot. So 2 balls, 1 strike. So the count goes to 3-1 with 2 outs. It's a ground ball in the hole for a base hit. So the Comets got, again, a 2-out base runner. And Sinavage coming to the plate. She's 2 for 3 with 2 doubles.
Second baseman, number
3
13,
RBIs
Kayla
today.
Sinavich.
Gives her 18 for the season. And she ripped that RBI double to right center, gave the Comets a 5-1 lead at the time. And dare I say it, Paul Bo, the dreaded 2 outs.
Yep. Runner goes, throw down to second, not in time, and the stolen base for Stallnecker. And once again, as I just feel redundant here from the 3rd, 4th, and 5th inning, Comets got a runner in scoring position.
Paul Sinavage is only a freshman.
Wow.
Certainly a bright future ahead for the Comets as
this,
well.
Yeah. Nice pitch. One ball, 1 strike, 2 outs. We're in the top of the 6th. 6-2. Crestwood leads. And the runner will move up again. Count goes to 3-1. Nice stop by Lagoe, but won't get anyone. And another 2-out base hit. And Sinavage is 3 for 4 on the ball game
Center fielder,
with
number
4 RBIs.
Alexandria.
Gives her 19 for the season.
And Dutko coming to the plate, the center fielder. And that's hit into center field. Rogers drifting over and scoops it off the carpet.
Outstanding play by Sophia.
For the 3rd out, 1 more run on the board for Crestwood. It's 7-2. Lady Cougars got 2 more cracks left as we head to the home half of the 6th inning. I've been waiting for years for a Sherman to hit a home run so I can say Sherman marches to the sea. I've been waiting for one of them. Or scores a touchdown.
Now batting center fielder, number 1, Sophia Rogers.
Coach, bottom of the 6th inning here, 2, 3, and 4. The time is now, as John Cena says. We got to get some runs, buddy.
I agree.
Oh, beautiful bunt. You're not getting her. Sophia might be able to run to the fence before they threw it.
I was going to say. Well, you couldn't ask for a better textbook bunt.
No, that was...
Number 2,
She laid that down perfect.
Lugowie.
And Lugowie just missed a round tripper last at bat, hitting it off the top of the fence. And Rogers goes, throw down, and easily steals second.
That's 2 stolen bases today for the junior.
Outside. 2-0, you know, Lugowie's going to get something good to hit here. And don't forget, 3 hits away from 100. And outside, and
Well, you don't think she was a little bit careful of pitching to Kayla there, do you think?
yeah, she definitely, I mean, again,
You have to
there's
be.
a senior pitching out there. Senior on senior, she knows exactly where she wants to put the ball.
And she knows where she doesn't want to put it.
Right, and
Kayla smacked the ball a couple times today extremely hard. Of course, that double off the wall and left the last time she was up. So smart pitching by the senior.
nobody out here, first and second, and a pop fly. It's going to be an infield fly roll, and popped up to the second baseman for out number 1. And Hannah Mattias coming to the plate.
Hanya Matthews.
Hannah with an opportunity to help herself.
Yeah, absolutely. Hit is definitely a run with Rogers at second.
And Kayla's got above average speed as well.
Yeah. So they got the speed on the base pad. They just got to put the ball between the lines. And the count goes 2-0. I'm taking here, Coach.
So am I. Need base runners.
Ground ball to Stallnecker. She'll take the force out at third over to Stotko, and there's quickly 2 outs here.
Right fielder number 8, Riley Sachs.
So Riley was able to reach first. Last time up, she struck out swinging, but the pass ball allowed her to get down to first base. Lady Cougars on first and second. 2 down here in their bottom half of the 6th, trailing 7-2.
Got to get a couple runs here to throw down to third, and that's going to go into the outfield. And Lugowie will score. She kind of took a bad tumble on third base there. She looks like no worse for the wear, though.
Yeah, it looked like there may have been a little bit of interference with the third baseman, a little bit of a collision or something. But Kayla's tough. She popped right up when she got her wits about her. And, of course, you're not going to throw her out either at home with her speed. So the Cougars get 1 back with a runner on third. 2 outs. Coach telling them to shake it off. Crestwood's coach. Sophomore Riley Sachs steps in.
So 1 run pushed across. It's 7-3 now. And Sachs could cut the lead in half here.
Yeah, nice to get another one.
Yep, you like to go down 3 in the bottom of the 7th. That's doable. Popped up straight in the air. Lomerson over, giving chase, and cannot make the play. Stofko came a long way from third base. She almost caught it.
She did. Of course, that pop-up was in the air for quite a while as well.
And we saw it happen last night with the catcher for Dallas, Youngblood. He got the rain in his eyes.
More of a monsoon.
Gorilla.
Somehow, some way, as soon as I said it, I knew I shouldn't have.
You were getting gorilla monsoon.
I knew there would be a reference made somehow, I'm going to learn I don't know when.
Maybe in the next 5 years. 0-2. One ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs.
At one point on the way home last night, I'm just looking at the weather, I was thinking of trading the vehicle in for an ARC. It was.
You get 2 of everybody. You get 2 Davinos then.
Yep, that's.
You gathered them up 2 by 2. You got
Yeah.
2 Davinos, 2 of
That
me.
used to be my diet.
Yep.
2 of everything. 2 pizzas, 2 hoagies.
Well, listen.
It was a Noah's Ark diet.
Now you got shredded, and you see what happened.
Yeah, I'm shredded.
Fly ball out of play. Good at bat again for Sachs.
Yeah, triumvirate of Lady Comets. They're hustling. They're trying to get to that pop out. Why are you laughing?
Triumvirate. What'd you
Is
say?
that the triumvirate? Is
I
that
don't know.
wrong?
Use words that are way too big for my vocabulary. I meant and, but, this, that.
Well, I apologize for my intelligence.
Well, yeah, you have to. You're dealing with me. I'm from Hazleton. You forget I graduated from the Hazleton area.
I'm from Monterey City originally.
Well, that's
What are you
that's
talking-
your
don't
fault.
Pull that stuff with me.
I had Jack Kokinda for a teacher. He was my idol.
I heard about it for an hour and a half on the way to Wildwood. Every story alphabetically.
Oh, babes, what are you nuts? Hey, I had Gav, too. Gav was a good coach. Mr. Libinati. I had all good teachers. Great teachers here at Hazleton. Mrs. Reno, all of them.
Well, now I have to make another note to myself. No words more than 5 letters.
Yeah, I can't comprehend them. I'm already looking them up.
Well, in the meantime, Miss Sachs is going to walk.
A great at-bat for Riley. A super at-bat.
Now batting left fielder number 3, Aaliyah Blanier.
Now Leo will step to the plate here.
The Lady Cougars have something cooking. We'll see if they're going to make any change. I don't think they will. I think they just want to go out Crestwood and just try and settle things down. But the Cougars have an opportunity to cut into this lead.
And as they cut into the lead, you're getting deeper and deeper into batting order. You're going to get that top of the order one last crack in the 7th inning, the way it looks.
I think that's why when you met me, I think you thought you had something up on me being a football coach. You know, with my vocabulary, you probably thought it was limited. You know how that stereotype goes.
No, we have one guy that's limited. He's in the dugout. That's Mike.
Oh,
Mike, he set you up for that one. Sorry.
Don't turn that on me. I didn't say a word. Aaliyah Bland, you're up.
Yeah, I'm
Aaliyah
like
popped
I'm
that
like
to
the
short.
Swiss. I'm right down the middle.
Don't I know it?
0-2 here on Blanier. Come on, Aaliyah. Let's go here. Bottom of the 6th inning.
Lady Cougars on the corners.
Yeah, this is big, Coach. This is big.
It is. Like to see a nice gapper here.
Runner goes, fouled back and away as Sachs was on her horse. (0-2) outside, and the runner will take second. So now a hit can score 2 runs, and you could cut this lead to 7-5.
And smart softball there by the Lady Cougars. Take that base, as you just said. Give yourself an opportunity to score 2 with a hit.
And Blanier hits it to center field, and going over is Dutko, and she'll make the play for out number 3. But Hazleton pushes one more across, and they had a little bit cooking there.
They did.
But Crestwood and the veteran pitcher Lanahan shuts the door. 6 full as we head to the 7th, Mike. Cougars down 4.
Yeah, Paul seemed to be a little bit more. I thought the 2-out bug would get to Crestwood starting pitcher Brooke Lenihan, but able to work herself out of it as we continue on. But I want to tell everybody where we're going to be in the upcoming week as we get the weekend off. Another unusual one, but we'll start our week up here on the YouTube District YouTube channel. Monday the 4th, this coming Monday, we'll be back over at Shivo Field for another Cougar baseball 4:30 start against Nanacoke. And then the Cougars are right back at home on Wednesday, the 6th.
That'll be a big one.
That is a big one, as I was just about to say. But I'm limited. Pittston comes to town as the Patriots and the Cougars had a big meeting back early in the season, actually. One of the first Wyoming Valley Conference opponents. Cougars, however, came up on the bottom of the scoreboard. And then we're back here at Cougar Softball Turf Field on Thursday, a week from yesterday, on the 7th, as the Pittston Lady Patriots come in here to take on the Cougars. First pitch of ball, we'll send it back upstairs to you, Paul.
So, Mike, that game on Wednesday, the baseball game against Pittston, could decide the Wyoming Valley Conference, as Pittston has one loss, I checked today, and Hazleton has 2. So that could have ramifications here if Hazleton would win. Not sure what the tiebreakers are since they split, for a Wyoming Valley Conference title.
Yeah, Paul, it's definitely quite a big one. We talked about this in all the scenarios yesterday. Both teams with one loss, though. Could make things really interesting, especially going into districts.
And Tenati now coming to the plate as Stofko has her second single in the top of the 7th inning here. And tell you what, Hannah's pitched a good game. She's pitched a real fine game.
She has a 2-out. The 2-out bugs killed them today again, unfortunately. And Crestwood's got a fine ball club as well. I mean, their record's a little bit misleading.
We're going to have a courtesy runner into the game, number 10.
It's going to be Elise Rico, a sophomore.
So nobody out here in the top of the 7th. And the first baseman, Alexa Tenati, steps to the plate.
1 for 3. Had that bloop single to right for an RBI. Made the score 6-1 in the 5th. Paul, it looks like you control the weather as well. The rain has stopped, as per your directions.
I just said
instructions to the Almighty.
I said, please stop. Please stop the triumphant weather.
Triumphant or triumvirate? No,
whatever.
There's 2 different forms there.
I'm going to use it on my crossword puzzle tomorrow. Another base hit up the middle. And, boy, they're pounding the circle the last couple batters. And you know when they hit the ball up the middle, Coach, what we always say, you're right on the ball.
Pitcher, number
Correct.
24, Brooke Lenihan.
And this is the group that has done the damage for Crestwood from 6 down. And then you get a break, and then the top has been dynamite the last 2 times at the bat. As you said, you're right. Very talented team here. They hit the ball.
Well, as we talked throughout, to prepare for these games, we looked at it and said, something's amiss here because they've got all these high batting averages. They hit for power. So they've certainly brought their A game today.
Oh, great bunt. Picked up foul. Good play by Leah Myers. As soon as that rolled there, she grabbed it.
And that would have been trouble if it did not.
Oh, you weren't getting anybody
No.
if that stopped. One ball, one strike, nobody out. Here in the top of the 7th, Crestwood on top 7-3. Great bunt down there. Throw over to first. Good play by Hannah. And she'll get the out, but they'll move the runners as Crestwood playing for some insurance runs.
Right fielder, number 33, Brianna Petzel.
I think that was a smart play.
So do I. Some might be wondering with the 4-run lead, you're up 4, but hey, what do we say about runs?
Yeah, I mean,
Get as many as you can.
and especially with this part of the lineup now here, 7, 8, and 9. They got 5 hits between the 3 of them.
Absolutely.
And Rogers has some power, and she's on deck. Good play by Bella Boyle. The throw home.
Boy, nice job by Bella Boyle.
Great play and a good tag by Leah Myers.
And Leah Myers did a nice job as well.
Designated player number 16, Holly Rogers.
So Holly Rogers up with 2 outs, and it's still a 7-3 ball game.
Well, I had that RBI single.
First 2 times up.
Yep.
Nice play by Boyle. Snags it again. Down the line and robs extra bases. Bella Boyle put this team on her shoulders to get out of the inning, and they get no runs in the 7th. We head to the bottom of the 7th. Lady Cougars chasing 4. They'll have 8, 9, and 1 up in the bottom of the 7th. And pinch hitting, here is Michaela Barletta. She will pinch hit.
Freshman for the Lady Cougars. Thanks, pause. I forgot to turn my mic on. $39.
39 what? Oh, mistakes. Mike was at 43 yesterday. Oh. Nice hustle
nice
by
hustle.
Barletta. She gets down there for a base hit.
Great job by the freshman to leg that out.
And they need base runners.
Yes, they do.
And Emmy Zanellini is going to hit again. So we're in the bottom of the 7th. Lady Cougars chasing 4. And Zanellini up. And there's a pass ball, and Barletta's going to take second.
Well, here's how rallies start.
Sage Klesch on deck, top of the order awaits. And that's going to drop for a single. And Barletta's going to hustle down to third. And Zanellini with her second hit of the game.
Now batting, first baseman, number 12, Sage Klesch.
And we're going to get a courtesy runner. Bella Walk's going to come in to run.
Boy, nice job, Amy Zanellini.
2 for 2.
How about it, kiddo? Way to come off the bench and get 2 hits. An RBI. Her first time up pinch hitting, scored sacks to make it 6-2. And now she does her job again. Cougars Still
Well, they got the
kicking in
top of the
corner,
order.
man. Swinging away. Nobody
Runners
out.
at the corners. Throw down as they'll cut it off.
Again, smart softball there. Take that base. Give yourself an opportunity to score 2.
So runners at second and third, you take the force away. Now, if you're Crestwood, you're working an out here. Those 2 runs don't mean anything.
Absolutely.
You'll trade an out for a base. And that ball goes outside, and it's 2-0. And Klesch hits it a mile high in the air. Coming in is Dutko. And there's a collision there between her and Stallnecker, and the ball falls. And there's a break.
Yeah, we have not seen
Number 1, Sophia
the
Rogers.
Comets do that today at all. That's really the first time they've had miscommunication, and the absolute wrong time to have it is the Lady Cougars definitely have something on the stove here, Mr. Bowe.
And Kayla Ligoe is on deck, and we know she can hit it out of here. So
we know that don't put past the bunt here to load the bases. I'm just saying.
I agree. And she misses ball 1.
Of course, Sophia's also singled to center. She's stolen 2 bases today.
Yeah,
She's
Rogers
made
is
numerous plays in the field.
2 for 3 for the junior. And the count goes to 2-0.
But smart by Sophia here. You don't want to do anything rash, especially up 2-0. You're going to be getting something to hit. Good cut. Boy, and if you're a Crestwood now, if Sophia does get on to load the bases, do you think about a pitching change? Because Kayla's hit Lenahan hard today.
Well, the question is who else do they have?
Well,
a lot
that
of
I
these
don't-
teams
yeah.
only have one pitcher. You know, we don't know
No, I
the
don't.
depth on the team. And Lenahan's pitched almost every game. And
that
that
may
is
fall as well.
that is going to be trouble in there, and that is coming on, and she made the play, and the runners will tag.
Okay, so got an RBI fly out to left, and then a double play is going to result as Sage Klesch is going to get thrown out. She headed to third, and we can't see it, but a couple
I think
of
the left
Comets are
fielder,
down.
there was a collision out there. Let's hope everyone's okay. So that's going to go down as a sacrifice fly, believe it or not, as
Yep.
the run comes in. And then Klesch is thrown out at third for
Correct.
out number 2. And let's take a break here, and we'll be back as they tend to the injured Comet in left field. I believe that is Seltzer out there, but we're going to take a break, and then we'll be back here to Hazleton area.
Number 2, Kayla Lugowie.
And Kayla Ligoe steps to the plate with 2 outs, and more importantly for Crestwood, there's nobody on base now.
That's huge, especially with the day Kayla's had.
And that's in the dirt, and now Lanahan can go right at her.
Absolutely. And in all honesty, Paul, she can also afford maybe to pitch around her as well now.
Well, yeah. I mean, it doesn't really matter. If she could go right at her and take her chances. I mean, you want her to get – she needs to get on base here to keep the game going, and Bella Boyle on deck.
1-1 to Kayla. Yeah, unfortunate for the Lady Cougars there, as they definitely had something cooking.
And that ball, what a catch. I don't know who caught it. The shortstop caught it or left fielder. I was blocked by the dugout.
We couldn't see it because of the dugout.
And Lagoe off the end of the – that's going to be foul.
She has made great contact all day.
So 1 ball, 2 strikes. We're in the bottom of the 7th. Crestwood clinging to a 7-5 lead.
Yeah, they certainly have. Lady Cougars have certainly made it interesting. No quit in them.
And Lagoe takes a big swing, fouls it back and away up on the hill here.
Well, she's battling, that's for sure, and you expect nothing less.
0-2 on the way. And that's outside. Count goes to 2-2, excuse me.
2's across the board.
Yep. At bat number 2. Ooh, and I thought that was outside, but a called strike 3. And that'll end the ball game, and Crestwood holds on for a 7-5 victory here tonight from Hazleton area. Big win for the Comets as they sweep the season series 2-0 against Hazleton area. Coach, you said Hazleton did not give up, but they just couldn't put the pieces together in the right spots, and a 7-5 win for the Lady Comets.
Yeah, tough one here today. Say, Linehan pitched a good game, but Hazleton, credit to the girls, didn't quit. They had their chances, but boy, that great play, either the shortstop or the left fielder, whoever ended up making that, and then doubling up the base runner, ended up doing the Lady Cougars in, unfortunately.
Yeah, I mean, that was a fantastic play, and Sophia took a swipe at that one to push the ball the other way. Again, left-handed batter. It's tailing off the bat there. And Mike's down there with Coach Kopsko. Go ahead, Mike. I'm sorry.
All right, guys, thanks so much. Head coach Dave Kopsko ready to talk to his team, but gracious enough to come on with us here quick. Coach Kopsko, lineup from 6 down. Money today. Multiple hits, multiple RBIs to give you the 7-5 victory.
Absolutely. We put the bat on the ball. We did what we had to do. And, we left a few runners on base, but we did enough. And defensively, I thought we were super. I thought our shortstop today, Seal Stallnecker, was unbelievable. She made that huge play in the 7th inning. Doubled up the run, stopped their rally, and we got out of the game. And I think that's the play that did it for us.
And in all of this, you have to credit your starting pitcher, your senior, Brooke Linehan. Got a little sticky there in the 7th, as we said, but pretty dominant today. A little bit of ones across the board, except for that 7, and pretty much in control most of the game. A lot of pop-ups, a lot of ground-outs.
Absolutely. She kept the ball away from him. We pitched outside. We didn't go inside on them because we know when we go inside on them, they pull the ball very nicely. They did that against us last time, so our goal was to stay outside, hit our spots. She did. We made some great plays. Fantastic team effort, so I'm really happy with it.
All right, Coach Kopsko, thank you so much. Always a pleasure, my friend.
Thank you.
There you have it, fellas. Tough one for the Lady Cougars today, 7-5.
Yeah, maybe we could talk to the pitcher, Lanahan, Mike, after they're done talking. We'll see if we get a word with her and about her strategy on pitching and keeping them outside. I mean, I thought she did a great job on location, but that's a senior for you there, pitching and knowing where to put the ball, and she did a fantastic job. I mean, they gave up 5 runs. Hazleton could score with the best of them, but tonight this one's on the pitcher. I think she did a fantastic job. I think in defeat, Hannah Mattias pitched a nice game. The defense was there. Bella Boyle played solid at third base. So did Kayla Wysocki, Sophia Rogers in the outfield. Like I said, this is a young team. and there's learning curves. And today they ran into a senior pitcher who had great command, and I thought just put the ball in great places where – and you said that when Ligoe came up that they weren't going to give her anything. And you watch, she pitched her outside every time after she hit the top of the fence. And in Coach Cup's credit to the coaching staff there for putting in a game plan that they executed to the T.
Yeah, and a lot of times some people get thrown off by records of teams that come in, and you have to pay attention to records because they can show you some things, but they don't show you everything. This is a talented club, and it's a fairly young club as well, so look for these two schools to go at it for the next couple of years. So looks like Mike has
Brooke down there,
so
we'll talk to the winning pitcher now. We'll send it down to Mike.
Thank you so much, Paul. Once again, senior Brooke Lenahan, great job today, 7-5 victory. Things got a little shady in there in the 7th, but Coach and I were talking a little bit about the ones across the board in the middle innings, and up until then, all zeros for Hazleton on that one. Tell us a little bit about your strategy. A lot of ground balls, a lot of pop-ups, a lot of foul-outs.
Yeah, we tried throwing a lot outside because they could definitely hit inside. So the strategy was just outside and not to aim the ball, just to throw the ball over the plate.
Paul, you have anything for her?
No, I thought she pitched a fantastic game. I thought exactly what she said. She's a senior. She had command of her pitches. She stayed away from the power hitters and kept the ball outside. When you do that, a lot of times you try to pull the ball, you pop it up, or you keep it to your strong point. Center field and shortstop on this team. That's their strong points there. They kept the ball. Stallnecker at shortstop, and Dutko in center field was money out there too.
Yeah, Paul up in the booth, mirroring what you just said about keeping the ball outside, especially on the middle of the early number 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 hitters in this lineup for Hazleton.
Yeah, definitely the top of the order. We definitely try to go outside. Towards the end, it was a lot of screwballs. That's my best pitch, so try and jam them inside, but mainly outside for the top of the order.
There you have it. She's getting more confident as we go along. We might talk another 15. Brooke Lenahan, great pitching today. Great job.
Congratulations, young lady.
Congrats from the booth as well. Thank you, Brooke. We'll send it back upstairs, Paul, as looks like it's getting ready to rain again. I'm getting out of here.
All right, that'll do it from here. A 7-5 final as Crestwood gets the victory and wins both games in the series. And we were talking, Coach, saying it was a long time since Crestwood beat Hazleton in softball. They got them twice this year.
Now they've got a 2-game win streak against them, both close games and both a little bit different style. But, I like the athletes Crestwood brought down here today. It was a good game. Hazleton had their chances, but that great play by Crestwood, and it was the shortstop who ended up making that play. We couldn't see it.
Stallnecker, yeah.
Stallnecker's playing the 7th.
She played fabulous today. She really did, and I was impressed with her and impressed with Dutko playing center field. I thought she really, really covered a lot of ground out there.
She did. She's got a nice stride to her and gets a good jump on the ball. But you can tell this is a well-coached team as well. And listen, there's no Tom, Dick, and Harrys in this conference. I'll go back to people will look at a record. You can't take any games off.
I mean, I'm looking at the lineup here. Stallnecker, 2 hits. Sinavage, 3 hits. The second base. We didn't even mention her. Right. Sinavage at the plate. I mean, she was fabulous. Petzold with 2 hits. Rogers with 2 hits. Just, Stofko had 2. Tanati had 2. There was a lot of girls that had 2 hits, but they played a really nice game, and you know what I mean. Hazleton, nothing to be ashamed of. They're in a little bit of a tailspin here, but they'll snap out of it, and they got some winnable, very winnable games coming up, and sometimes all you need is one win. You know that to get yourself right. It's a get right win, and then you kind of go from there. So their next game, I believe, is the Forest City game. Correct, Mike or Rich? I'm not sure.
Yes.
Yeah, the Forest City, and then they still have Valley West coming up. They just added the Wyoming area game in, who's in the other conference of the Wyoming Valley Conference, and Pittston next Thursday here. So they got some games left and get right for districts, and we'll go from there. So we'll sign off. I want to thank everybody here from the Hazleton Area School District. Thanks to Davino for producing our game here. Mike in the dugout, my partner to coach, Rich Salonis. Our public address announcer, Coach Schnee up there, always doing a great job. And then our game manager, Brian McBride, he already left. there. He provides the rules for us on everything. Even when we're on the air, he comes over and talks this. So, but have a great rest of your Friday. Enjoy your weekend, and we'll be back here Monday for some baseball about 400 feet to my immediate left. Have a great night.